All right, exciting news in the weather world today for weather geeks and generally anybody who enjoys an accurate weather forecast. GOES 17, the next advanced geostationary satellite, got into operational mode today. Here is some imagery of the big island of Hawaii. Quite spectacular on Twitter. NOAA satellites congratulating themselves as it's been a long road, and they're excited to announce that it is now operational. It had some technical difficulties. It was launched almost a year ago, but now we're going to be able to start using this. I'm going to be able to start showing you some of this stuff on the newscast. Here's a storm system that was just off Hawaii earlier this month. It's some pretty spectacular imagery, and this really will improve forecasting for much areas of the western United States, wildfire forecasting, Hawaii, up in Alaska, and we'll start getting you some of this imagery here over the coming semester. All right, let's talk weather today. A cold start to the day. Flagstaff, we started off -1, 2 at the south rim of the Grand Canyon. Cold temperatures everywhere. Prescott 16, 23 Payson 17, Winslow. Hopi was down into, I think, what was it, 12? And temperatures didn't take long to warm up out there today under mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right around average for this time of year. The high at the Grand Canyon, the high at Page, 45, 47 in Page, 56, Prescott 57, Sedona. These temperatures, as I mentioned, very on par here for us mid-January. Yesterday we talked about it's been a wet start to 2019, 4.77 inches, 2.93 average. Well, how about since the water year? Let's go back even a little further. This is a graphic from the National Weather Service today where we start the water year on October 1, and that goes all the way till August 31st. So October 1 till now, the green bar, we're well above average here in Flagstaff compared to average from October 1 to date. Winslow well above average. Prescott near average. Payson really cranking at 11.13 inches, even more than we've had here in Flagstaff, and well above average. Show Low and Window Rock just a little bit above average, and more moisture on the way. We're still in drought status, abnormally dry for much of western Arizona, although recent moisture has really improved the outlook of this map, as much of Arizona was in severe and at least moderate. And the way the U.S. Drought Monitor does this, and NOAA, it's due to the very dry winter. We're having a hard time recovering out of that last winter and low reservoir levels across much of the Southwest, and particularly as you get into the Four Corners region. But as I mentioned, some major relief to that as another wet storm system shaping up in the Pacific. Look at all this cloud cover, and it's kind of the Pineapple Express. A lot of subtropical moisture heading into California and eventually in Arizona. Increasing clouds for us tonight, increasing clouds tomorrow. We get into Thursday, and it's a big wet storm with snow levels above 8,500 feet and some decent rainfall, 1 inch to 1.5 inches with that storm system. That's Thursday night and early Friday. Friday night, the cold air gets here, maybe a little snow. Another storm system possible this weekend and early next week. Over the next week, much of the west, this is 1 to 2 inches of precipitation for us here across northern Arizona and into the Rockies as well. Okay, current look outside. There's some of those cirrus clouds. Make for a beautiful sunset out there. 39 right now in Flagstaff. Overnight tonight will increase the clouds, not nearly that -1 we saw yesterday. Shows you how effective clouds are at keeping in our heat. So we're forecasting 22 versus -1. This morning, 47. Even despite a cloudy day tomorrow, temperatures still on the mild side. Everything moving in off the Pacific Ocean and keeping our temperatures right around average. Sedona 60 tomorrow. Prescott 57. Payson 57. And we may see a little bit of snow showers as we get into Wednesday overnight as the storm just starts to move in. I don't think we see any accumulation. Thursday, snow levels rise, as I mentioned, 8,500 feet. Heavy snow for the peaks. Drenching rain for us here in Flagstaff through the day Thursday. A little bit of cold air makes it in Friday, a little bit of snow, and things get fuzzy, kind of complex setup. I think over the weekend things quiet down a little bit, but we still may see some showers.